Well, first of all, recovery is regaining something that you have lost. And I feel going through my journey where I am right now, I have regained what I have lost. When I was a child, I experienced sexual abuse. When I was 15, I found a religious youth group. And through that youth group, I started becoming religious. And I was so unhappy at home that I ended up going to Chicago to a Jewish high school there. And then when I graduated from high school, I went to Israel for 2 years. I was in school there. In the middle of my second year, I met my ex-husband. But soon after I got married, my ex-husband started with physical abuse, emotional abuse. I was completely oblivious to it. And throughout my marriage, I had many people constantly telling me that I should not be letting him do this to me. One of my kids, was holding her when she was a baby, and he hit me so hard that I went flying into the stone wall, and she hit her head. And she's got a lot of learning challenges. And when I came to Milwaukee and my rabbi saw this, he was telling me to leave him. And I found that I was getting more and more dysfunctional. And I was being able to do less and less. My second child, she was diagnosed with a rare disease, which brought us back to America. She was quite sick, and they had tube feedings, and it was a very extensive type of thing. And I felt that I was pretty much losing it, and I thought, well, I would like to find a anonymous hotline. So I called this hotline and I spoke to them and everything. But instead of getting help, I ended up losing my kids, had a complete nervous breakdown that I had completely lost it, tried committing suicide. And then I ended up in the hospital, and that's when I was diagnosed with major depressive disorder. I was in and out of the hospital with many suicidal attempts. But looking back now with what I have gone through in the therapy and the DBT and everything that I've been experiencing here at Grand Avenue Club and MATC, and seeing the whole cycle of I'm a new person. And my philosophy is if I can help one person, it's worth everything. And I would like to try to become an advocate and try to help people find their way to the right psychiatrist or therapist, and speak to them about how important it is to get help. I had lost myself all those years, and now I have found myself, and I look at myself as a person with self-worth, a successful person, someone who's well-respected. I always thought of myself in this, big, huge, dark hole that I couldn't get out of. And I've gotten out of that. And I really would like to help people know that there are resources to get you out of that dark hole.